I almost forgot. I almost forgot all the training that led me to this moment. You know what is interesting? The brain is not just shaped by what happened to you, it is shaped by what you repeatedly remember. The more you remember fear, failure, embarrassment, the more your brain wires those experiences as familiar. And the brain trusts what is familiar, even when it hurts you. But the opposite is also true. When you stop and remember the people who helped you, the lessons, the victories, the moments you became stronger, you are literally changing your brain. Scientists have found that when people intentionally remember positive experiences, gratitude, and meaningful moments, the brain activates reward centers associated with dopamine, serotonin, motivation, and resilience. And it gets even more interesting. Researchers found that when people remember positive memories during stress, their stress hormones actually dropped. Their cortisol dropped. Their body calmed down. Their mind became clear. Why? Because the brain began remembering, I have been through hard things before. I have learned. I have survived. I have grown. And that changed the state of the nervous system. That is one of the reasons gratitude matters so much. Gratitude is not pretending everything was perfect. Gratitude is training yourself to notice, I have been helped. I have been guided. I have been strengthened. I have been trained. And when you remember that, you stop feeling like you are starting from zero. You realize you are standing on years of preparation. That is why I wanted to make this video, because I think a lot of people feel lost, not because they have no path, but because they forgot how much training they already have. You forgot the books you read. You forgot the people who believed in you. You forgot the pain that made you stronger. You forgot the nights you stayed up learning. You forgot the moments you almost quit and didn't. And there is another powerful idea from neuroscience. Every time you bring up a memory becomes flexible again for a short period of time. The brain can actually update it. Scientists call this memory reconsolidation, meaning when you remember your past from a stronger, wiser, more grateful perspective, you are not just remembering your story, you are rewriting the meaning of your story. Maybe what you once called failure was training. Maybe what you once called rejection was redirection. Maybe what you once called behind was preparation. That is manifestation too. Because manifestation is not just about changing the outside world, it is about changing the meaning you give to your life. And when the meaning changes, your identity changes. And when your identity changes, your actions change. And when your actions change, your future changes. People do not get what they want, they get what they repeatedly act like. Your brain believes what you rehearse. The person you are becoming is hidden inside what you repeatedly practice. You are not starting over. You are starting from experience. Gratitude reminds you that you are more trained than you think. I almost had forgotten all the books, all the teachers, all the hard lessons, all the years that built me. And maybe you have too, because when you are in the middle of building your life, you can get so focused on what is missing that you forget everything that already made you stronger. And today, I want to stop and look back and say thank you, because I did not get here alone. The United States Marine Corps trained me, not just physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It took hold of my manifestation muscle before I even knew what manifestation was. It taught me repetition, discipline, identity. It taught me that what you repeatedly practice, you become. It made me a Marine, not because of one day, not because of one decision, because of training again and again and again. I remember all the training. I remember being shaped. I remember being built, and I'm grateful. I want to thank the United States Marine Corps. You gave me the foundation that taught me I can learn anything I set my mind to. Then came Tony Robbins. Someone gave me his tape series. I think it was Unlimited Power. And I listened to it over and over again while painting houses, hundreds of times. I listened to it probably hundreds of times before I even started the exercises. And then one day, I finally did the exercises. And this listening changed my life. But when I started applying the lessons, it really changed my life. He taught me that state matters, that the way you feel changes the way you think, and the way you think changes the way you act, and the way you act changes your life. I went to events, I walked on fire, I did the work, and I'm grateful. And then there was Julieanne O'Connor, the encouragement. She taught me self-education. She believed in me. And I believe in myself, but when I have someone else that believes in you, that helps you move forward, all the better. Sometimes people don't understand how powerful that is. One person believing in you can change the direction of your whole life. She handed me ideas, books, concepts, opportunities, and I devoured them. She helped point me towards becoming more. And I want to say thank you. Then came Harv Eker, Millionaire Mind, Enlightened Warrior Training, and all that opened my eyes. That all opened my eyes to another level. And then I did the journey, and Skip Lackey was the instructor, an amazing presenter, an amazing instructor. It was incredible, and it brought back my smile. And then recently I did Landmark Forum. And again, my eyes opened. Rackets and stories and distinctions, different language. Again, more things to see, more things to understand. That is the thing about growth. You never arrive. You keep becoming. And then there are all the YouTube teachers, the people I watch, the people who kept me going. Elmer O Locker Jr. I still watch his channel today. He taught me Neville Goddard, law of assumption, the power of focus and attention. He also said, just get started, hit record, say something. I listened to that for a year before I actually hit record myself. He said, you are going to be bad at first, and that's okay. And then there was Jake Ducey. I watched countless hours of his channel. I took his courses. I learned so much. Turn your mess into your message. Wow, here I am. And then Abel Hart, musician, like a manifestation music, I would say. He tunes it to the frequency. Anyhow, one thing he said that stuck with me, go out there and do it. It's going to be bad at first, but you have to go do it. That line mattered. You have to go do it. Because so many people never start because they want to be great before they begin. But greatness is built through repetition, through bad first drafts, through awkward beginnings, through showing up. And then I heard something from MrBeast. He said, don't come to me after one video, come to me after 100 videos. And something inside me clicked. I thought, okay, I need to make 100 videos. I need to stop judging the beginning. I need to train. I need to become. And that changed everything because I stopped asking, what if I'm bad? And what if people laugh at me? What if I get bad comments? And I started asking, what if this is just part of the training? That one idea changed my life. And when he said, don't come to me after one video, come to me after 100, I think what he was really saying was, stop judging yourself in the middle of training. A Marine is not made in one day. A creator is not made in one video. A new identity is not made in one decision. It is made through repetition because the brain learns through repetition. The nervous system learns through repetition. Confidence is repetition remembered, and fear is repetition remembered too. So choose carefully what you practice. Then there was Bashar. Then there was Esther Hicks. Then there was the meditation correspondence lessons from the Self-Realization Fellowship. There were centers in California and Vegas I got to practice in. And there was silence, breathing, meditation, awareness, learning to become still, learning to listen, learning that there is something greater moving through us all. And Rudolf Steiner and Waldorf teacher training. What is the best meditation? It's the meditation that you do. The 6 basic exercises. Wow, learning to listen to others and then seeing what that is for yourself. And maybe that is what the whole journey really is. Different people, different voices, different lessons, but the same truth. You are becoming. You are being trained. You are more prepared than you think. Sometimes you look at your life and you think you're behind, but maybe you are not behind. Maybe you are in training. Maybe every hard thing taught you something. Maybe every teacher gave you something. Maybe every book, every class, every heartbreak, every failure, every job, every mistake was part of becoming who you are. I look back now, and I do not just see random moments. I see a path. I see teachers. I see training. I see grace. I see doors opening. I see people channeling exactly the right message at exactly the right time. And to every one of those people, thank you. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for creating the books, the videos, the courses, the conversation. Thank you for being the window, the channel, the conduit for this light, this energy, this way of being. And now I get to do what I love. I get to teach things I have cared about for years. I get to pass it on. And maybe one day, something I say will help someone else remember their training too. So today, I don't just want to say thank you to my teachers. I want to say thank you to every hard moment, every mistake, every awkward beginning, every failure, every person who told me to keep going, because none of it was wasted. It was training. And if you are watching this right now, maybe this is your reminder. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are not starting from nothing. You are standing on years of training. Remember your training. Remember who helped build you. Remember who you are becoming. Get started. One more thing. I almost forgot two of the greatest teachers of all, my mother and my father. My father taught me something I've carried my whole life. He said, sleep on your problems. Imagine having the answer when you wake up. See it working out. And when you wake up, you will see it differently. I did not know it then. Maybe he didn't know it either, but that is manifestation. And that is training the mind. That is teaching the brain and nervous system to stop rehearsing fear and start rehearsing possibility, because your brain keeps working while you sleep. The subconscious keeps sorting, keeps connecting, keeps looking for answers. And what you repeatedly picture before sleep often becomes the direction your mind moves toward tomorrow. My father taught me to sleep with the wish fulfilled, to fall asleep remembering possibility instead of fear. And my mother, she taught me daily discipline, the little things, small habits, everyday actions. Just do them, get them done. It's just part of the process. She taught me that life is not changed by one giant moment. It is changed by what you do every day, little by little, step by step, quietly, consistently. She taught me that discipline is love in action, that showing up matters, that doing the little things matter. And now I realize those two lessons together may have shaped my whole life. My father taught me to see possibility. My mother taught me to build it. My father taught me to imagine the future. My mother taught me to practice it every day. And maybe that is the formula: vision and discipline, imagination and repetition. See it, feel it, then live it, one small action at a time. So mom, dad, thank you. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the training. I remember now. Take a breath and remember all the training that led you here. The more prepared, you are more prepared than you think. You are more powerful than you think. You are already becoming. Go in love and peace with wisdom and understanding. Enjoy this day. You are the operator of your life.